Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at 18 If Episode 3, which I'll be honest with you guys, probably won't take me very long to review. It was a very simple episode in many ways, and that's not a bad thing per se, but at the same time, it's one of those stories you've seen and heard before. So essentially, Haruto has to deal with a witch that hasn't become a witch yet. It's this young girl who, I think her name was Kyo, and he has to take care of her because apparently she's going to soon become a witch. And we also learn a little bit more about her backstory, but very little, mind you. Basically like almost nothing for the most part. And I don't know if that was the best way to approach it. I mean, we do learn about, obviously, why she's in the situation she's in. I won't spoil that till probably a little bit more part of this review. But, in case you guys haven't seen the episode yet. But, it wasn't that it was uneventful for the most part. I mean, this is like your typical, almost like romance story, and it was very cliche in a lot of ways. Haruto takes her out on dates. They start getting very close to one another. Then you find out that she was most likely, not most likely, she was put into a hospital, and is basically at the end of her life, and so she is gonna die. Which I think is very interesting because I remember this in the cell phone game, and that doesn't happen. But more so is that, the fact that a witch is really, she wasn't bad. She didn't do anything bad. And when she changed into a different character, that was to me kind of strange in its own right. Like, why did she even change into a different person? And maybe it's just because it's trying to convey like what she wished she looked like. Maybe I'm presuming that's probably what it is. But even so, it's like it wasn't that great of an episode because of the kind of cliche romance tone it took. I really didn't feel anything when she died. I hate to say it, but really nothing made me feel like, oh my god, I'm so sad. That it wasn't the case. Haruto felt really bad for it because she actually said that she loved him. And that was pretty, you saw that she died on the hospital gurney with a smile on her face. So, it wasn't that I know people will find this episode emotionally driven probably, but it just to me wasn't. I don't think it was that strong of an episode, to be honest with you. But next week we're gonna have apparently the Witch of Gluttony. If I remember that correctly, I have an idea of what that is already, but we'll see how different the anime adaptation takes it from that. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Again, really not much to say about this episode besides my whole hum of thoughts on it. It's like I hate saying that because I know people are like, oh, you didn't cry during an emotional scene. It wasn't that strong an emotional scene, to be honest with you. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. I think I have one more review out today, and then I'll be done. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye, everyone.